When you play the lottery, good luck to you. Jak gracie w totolotka, dużo szczęścia dla wszystkich.
Oh, okay. Tony Kolaski. We manufacture caskets. It's on the Loyal Casket Company. My father started with my mother in a business in 1946, and we started at 1500 West 15th Street. And then the place was kind of small. It was down in the basement. Always got water. Then they decided to move in this building. So we moved in here in like 1948 and 1949. The time my mother and father started in business, we had 22 casket companies in Chicago which manufactured caskets and made them right from scratch. Right now, we're the only one left in Chicago that kind of makes what people want, color-wise, interior-wise, oversized work, and everybody else that you see that's in selling caskets, they buy everything from a jobber which is already completed. They cannot change color. You're gonna have to buy it the way it is. We get the shell already assembled. It's in a prime coat. Stand it up here. Once I get the order and start processing it, we pull the casket down. Goes back and gets scuffed off, checks for any dents. They go ahead and goes to the spray booth. They prime the casket, prime coat, scuff it off, and then they put the color coat on. After the color coat goes on, then they go ahead, wait a couple minutes, and then they put a coat of hot lacquer on. Everybody today uses acrylic. We're still, how could I say, old-fashioned. We still use hot lacquer. After it goes in the oven and dries for about 20 minutes, it needs about a half hour to cool off. We take it to the polishing department in the back, and they go ahead and they scuff it off for all rough marks, and then they go ahead and polish it out with regular rubbing compound, just like they did with cars before. Then after that, wax down. Once they're done polishing it, then it comes up to the hardware department. Hardware, they put the different kind of handles on the casket. After that's done, then it goes on to the trimming department, put the interior work in, comes up to the front, inspect it, and it's ready to go out the door. Most of the stuff that we make goes out the door because it's all custom. We don't make 10 of this and 10 of that. Everyone is a special color, whatever they want. And that's what kind of keeps us busy. Right now, I put in about 16 hours a day. Mere Saturdays, go ahead and take care of people, try to get some stuff ahead, line up stuff, see what's new in the field as far as hardware and so forth. But that's how it is now. I'm trying to get my son interested into it, see what it's all about, because it's getting a little bit harder. Daily, things have dropped down because of cremation. We used to have 22 people working. We're down to 10 people working. Anybody that retired or left work, we never hired anybody because business was dropping down the same way. Like you said, when my mother and father started, '46, we had 22 casket companies that manufactured right here in Chicago. Now we're the only ones left. And we're not even making from the straight sheet. We're already buying the shell assembled. That's it. By the time you get done with funeral service and cemetery today, people kind of watch what they're spending. Once you go overboard, then it's hard to go ahead and pay that off. And credit card was okay, but you only could put so much on a credit card, and you got to survive after that. Because, like I say, nobody goes and visits a grave anymore like they used to. And once it's in the ground, you know, it's covered. You probably can't even find the headstone in 5 years anymore because it's covered up with grass and so forth. You can go ahead and make plans and do what you want, but I will not be here to see them bury me because everything can change. We have a lot of people that say that. You know, we want this solid bronze or solid hardwood, but when the time comes, somebody's going to bury you. Child or who's ever next to kin is going to bury you. They can do what they want. You're never going to know the difference.